Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I think today it's time for another mystery box episode. Haven't done one of those in a bit, and I think it sounds like a good time to jump into one. Real quick, let's go ahead and roll the soundtrack choice. You have enough D20s lying around, you can roll anything. Yeah, that's an invalid number. I mean, it would be nice if I had a D3, but... Alright, guess we're going with the classics again. If I roll the classics one more time, then I will choose the next one. Alright, so we are going to try the Venture Robe again. I don't know why I seem to keep having trouble getting through a run with the Venture Robe. Well, I mean, Dark Sage, it could possibly be because It could possibly be because it actually lowers your maximum health and gives you less of a margin for error. Yeah. Well, that makes sense now, don't it? So, for the sake of this run, we are going to try a couple of things out. Now, we are not using... Now, because we are not using the... Because we're not using anything that's very specific, I am going to take to trying something a little different and try using a bunch of things that have a bit more of an area of effect. And then of course we go with the teleport pants because why not? Now, for those of you who aren't aware of how the mystery box game works, we are going to work it like such. Also, what do we have? I'm going to say no to any of those. And there's no specific location I want to start. Actually, you know what? I've changed my mind. Let's start at the Chilling Dungeons. Just get that out of the way. Hey, look at that! Zeal is in spot number 3 again. She just likes to see me off before I go to fight Sura. That's all. I completely forgot what I was just saying. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's kind of been that way all day, though. You know? I'll be in the middle of something, and then just out of nowhere, it'll be like, wait, what the hell was I doing again? I'm hoping that's not just an underlying sign of problematic memory issues. I'm hoping it's just that I'm, just a little on the stupid side. You can do something about that. There's not a whole lot you can do about Alzheimer's. Oh yeah. Can't believe that this slipped my mind. Pardon me. The illness is still there, but it is getting better. Alright, so for those of you who either have never seen one of my mystery box episodes or don't know how they work, we are going to carry the Curious Relic Cube up to floor 3-1, at which point I'm going to drop it, and it will release 5 relics. If you can guess at least 2 of them, and yes, I'm aware it's kind of a lottery situation there, there's not really a way to guarantee that happens. But if you can do it, then I will let you choose one of the arcana that my next run will be based around. Now, the original prize for these mystery box episodes was that I would let you design the entire run, but I tend to let people kind of play around with the run to begin with anyway, so it just comes off as almost unnecessary, actually, to be like, alright, you're gonna get to choose something that I'm already likely going to do just on someone's request anyway. Like, honestly, what is even the point at that? Let's see. Yeah, I might as well grab that. Which, don't get me wrong, it would be a fine thing to look forward to if I wasn't so willing to just do it anyway. It was when I realized that I told myself, yeah, maybe I should offer something else as a prize. Or maybe, no, the better prize, because I'm so willing to take on recommendations. And I think I came to this conclusion last time, but again, memory problems, apparently, is that you would get to choose the topic of conversation for my next run. There are a lot of things that I like to talk about. Sometimes there's a lot of things out there that are worth talking about that, just haven't spoken about. Let's see, I don't really want waterfall sages. I might take magnetic breakers as a form of ranged control. No, Frost Fan would honestly be better ranged control. Owie. Now, probably the biggest question is, hey Dark Sage, how come you didn't upgrade your robe? Well, here's the thing. Upgrading your robe when you have a robe that does critical hit boost like Awe or Hope is a big deal. Upgrading a robe that does damage, not so much. Now, this one does do more than just damage. It also does movement speed and cooldowns. But I figure, especially in the early stages of a run, there are better things to spend your money on. Owie. And of course, because I got flustered by a stupid elemental summoner. I am not going to take that. Last time I took that, I got my ass ruined. Wait, what hit me? You little jumping bastard. Alright, well this is pointless, but I might be able to use it for something if the rate contingency shows up. In other words, if either Cremire or the Adorable Mimic show up. Well, I can tell you right now there's one thing we're picking up. So, Dark Sage, I have to ask, are the fairies really that good that you always have to pick them up? So, if I'm being 100% honest with myself, there are generally almost always better things to pick up than the fairies. Well, okay, that's not true, but... you know, there are things that will typically help out quite a bit more than others. Now, I just realized something here. Yes, I know I said I was just going to drop this for Cremire, but now that I've picked up Plaguing Sprite Drea, now I actually have something for Devi's Bug Spray to work with. Huh. Go figure. Yeah, I think that would happen. I think that's good. Now, one thing to keep in mind with the fairies is that they are auto-attackers, so they are good at piling on damage and helping you control the field, which I think is a definite bonus, but... And again, this is more so for the benefit of those who are kind of newer to my channel. I just have a thing with fairies. Like, as far as mythological creatures are concerned, fairies are the ones that I find just the most fascinating, and I have for a while now. It's not like anything recent. I just really like fairies. There we go. Aqua Breaker, huh? Alright, we'll pick it up. But let's be fair, if we find something a little fiery to use against Shu, I'm not going to be disappointed. Alright, so this is floor 2-1. We've got a couple more floors to go before we drop that curious relic cube, so if you've had some time to lock in some guesses, then perfect. Now, obviously, if you just wait until the end of the episode and then go, oh, okay, I know what the answer is gonna be, then yeah, that's obviously cheating. So don't do that. Try to lock in your 5 guesses before we drop them. Hello, what is this? Reactionary elemental items? Sure, we'll take that one. And we'll take the drum, and we'll take the reactive vine mail. Are all of those necessarily important to my cause? Not really. I may be perfectly honest with you. Out. Perfect. That's what you get. Let's see if you can fly in that heavy armor. Sure. Alright, getting a little beat up. That's okay, though. We'll make it work. I definitely like the sturdy wooden easel. That could also save us some damage in the long run. Still kind of waiting to see... Well, not waiting to see, but need to work my way back over to Iris to remind myself what she's selling. Well, that was a waste of time. Why did I do that? And that's why I like Air Spinner. No surprise, to me it's very much a top tier basic. Owie. Nice. I sometimes need to remind myself that it's often better to avoid taking damage than to just rush in headlong and just not think about the consequences. I'm being reckless and just charging in without putting any thought into it. That only works if your name happens to be Dante. And last I checked, that wasn't my name. And, even if, let's say that you do manage to have that sort of thing going for you, do you really want the responsibility that's associated with that? Okay, so don't know if we can really get a whole lot out of pardon me. Don't know if we can really You'll have to forgive me, my ability to speak has been severely limited. Severely limited by what, Dark Sage? I wish I could tell you. There we go. Cool, now we get to start the Painter's Tote. Yeah! Alright, is there anything else I really want to pick up? I think, all things considered, it'd be better to just save my money for the next floor. Hey, Dark Sage, you didn't take the balloon, and I'm not going to. So I don't know if you guys can hear it outside right now, but the wind is just whipping up a crazy ass storm outside. Like the weather in my neck of the woods has been very interesting, which I wish I could say as a positive thing, but when I say that, I more so mean it's been the sort of weather that makes you go, oh yeah, climate change is a thing. Now keep in mind, we are in the north, so we're used to things being cold. But to still be getting snow mid to late April is just a trip. Oh. Ah, you missed. Ah, you still missed. I know it's probably not smart for me to be taunting those guys, but screw it. They deserve it. Now, fortunately, no snow today, but ooh, that wind has just been crazy. And despite what one may think, I don't know, I still had to work today, so but just to clear up a misconception, when we work on Sundays, it's not traditional mail delivery. We're just delivering excess packages. There is no world in which this is a bad idea. So give this to the doctor. And healthcare card, so cheap potions. Including from the doctor herself. Alright, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but I've definitely seen worse. One thing we are hurting on is we don't have a whole lot in the way of damage improvements. Save for the Dark Katana, which is currently working on exactly 2 of my Arcana. Pardon me. Arcana, of course, being the fancy pants word for spell. Owie. I made oopsie. That would, of course, be the fancy pants term for being a dumbass. No idea what the heck actually hit me there, but maybe it's better that I don't know. Because I could always go back and check my footage frame by frame and then find just out of nowhere someone just came up with a big long purple object and bleh. But if you don't know what I'm getting at with big, long, purple objects, then you probably haven't lived. Not bad for having no damage ups. Oh, what have I done? I have proven why Kasim's Airy Cloak is a top tier relic. That's what I've done. Ooh, thank you, Juria. I don't really want the Whirling Wind agents. Though, granted, I'm going to take it because, in a pinch, they are they are good And the Whirling Wind agents do actually work off of the Dark Katana. Unless they've changed that. They might have, actually. It would be disappointing, but it would not be a major surprise if they did change that. And yes, I did almost forget. So it's time for the mystery box. Remember, 5 relics are going to pop out of this box. You have to get 2 of them right in order to get me to discuss what you want me to discuss in the next run. So, I guess next run isn't necessarily right, but you get the idea. So, going to open up the box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mystery box! Alright, so we've got spiked emergency kit, one of the 2 sets of cursed boots. So, green cursed boots, starchy parachute, singing bowl, and sleepy thunderstone. So if you got some combination of those 5 relics, then hey, congratulations, you are going to get me to talk about whatever it is you want me to talk about in the next, I'm not going to say next because that implies that you have one opportunity. So we'll just say the next episode after, we verify that. Perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. Also, I'm liking how even the mildly short cooldowns are making such a big difference. Oh, really, guys? Really? Get in that one little hit something you think you're the chosen one.
Hey guys, I did it! I took down the Wizard of Legend! I will be known forever as the Slalom of Legend. No more will our kind be pushed around by silly humans who use us just for leveling up, as they call it. Now we'll be the ones in command. We'll have no choice but to respect our authority and our ability to take things into our bodies to digest. They will know our names and...
Sorry, what was that? I needed to farm you for more experience.
Ah, never mind.
I'm sorry, slimes, but typically you're just the low-level thing that adventurers farm to level up. This is also what happened to be true if your name happens to be Goblin. And actually, while we're on the topic, I think that's especially true if you're a slime and your first name is Metal. Those of you who have played enough RPGs know what I'm talking about, right? That entire room is just for that one potbelly stove? I'm confused. Alright. I'm also really surprised that aside from a couple of dropped items, I haven't seen Nox once. Like, that is just weird. Alright, grab that. Over here. Grab that. even though we have a full suite of relics, there are things here that we can definitely drop to make room for higher quality stuff. Or things that we could feed to a potentially hungry fake treasure chest. Not that I have any reason to think that that will show up at this point. Very clearly, someone is just opening, closing, and restarting Elden Ring on my Steam profile. I couldn't necessarily tell you why that is, aside from someone playing Elden Ring. Why it seems like they're playing Elden Ring like 6 times is beyond me. I understand it's a good game. You really need it open in 6 separate windows? Oh, hello. Oh no, we're not getting rid of that. Are you kidding me? Let's actually get rid of that. Actually, no. I should hold on to that in case it lasts longer than the Airy Cloak. No, what we should get rid of is the healthcare card. Why are you still alive? There we go. By the way, that is a horrible thing for someone to hear you say, whether taken in or out of context. Try not to let people hear you say things like that. Like, for some reason, it brings me right back to the movie Coraline, and it's one of the... I mean, admittedly, it's a funny line, but one of the most harsh lines is her calling Wybie, why were you born? It's like, oh my god, girl. I understand that you're pissed off about your situation, but goddamn, don't say things like that to people. Which, by the way, if you've never seen the movie Coraline, then you probably haven't. Owie. Oh, Dark Sage, there's a lot of things that, if I haven't done, then I haven't lived. Are you trying to tell me something? Only to go out and experience interesting things. I am probably not the right person to be saying things like that, though. Anything here that's really catching my interest? Not particularly. Aside from maybe like the line shock agents, but I don't think so. I think I'm good. Let's see, where we're at 96%? I probably don't need to go too much further. Owie. Ooh, turtle shell. Hold on. I am going to want that. And that can go in place of you. So now we've got both the Stygian Turtle Shell and Kasim's Airy Cloak, both great tools for nullifying combos. It's okay, Zeal, we all know what you're really feeling right now. Though, honestly, saying things like that is probably why she's trying to light me on fire. And yes, that was me kind of toying around with the shielded aspect of the upgraded Tidal Blast. So now you know it actually works as intended. Yeah, I don't really need seismic entry for this build. I think we're good. I was about to say it again, and I was like, no, I just said it's an awful thing to say to someone. Like, wow, why are you alive? I mean, there are some people that deserve that treatment. Let's be fair. I mean, you still don't say it to them, because even if you're questioning what they're doing with their lives and their time, like, they're still a person. I mean, it's debatable in some cases, though, like, you know. I am not going to say anything because I'm not trying to be Mr. Politically Motivated here. I do not need more money at this point. So you wind, water, fire. That wouldn't exactly be a huge boost to my damage. That having been said, it is better to have that than Devi's Bug Spray at the moment. Yeah, I think that'll be good. As many of you well know, I typically try to avoid political topics on this channel. Last thing I want is to either A, set anyone off, or B, make anyone think that my motivations are purely political. Trust me, they're not. I have plenty of feelings on political things, just I tend to not really spend a lot of time talking about that. Owie, owie, owie. Yeah, I can do that too. And with the same results even. Wow, I stink. I definitely call bogus on that. Thank you. There we go. Another mystery box down, and like I said, if you manage to get 2 out of the 5 relics correct, let me know somewhere on either my social media or on the YouTube comments. and you can tell me what topic you want me to talk about in the next video. Or again, in the next video where I'm made aware of the next video after I'm made aware of the idiot you actually managed to get our relic lottery correct. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time talking today. Apparently language is something that I can't do properly today. So, I think it's time for me to go do something constructive with my time and go tease my birds. But again, thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate your support. Drop me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing a little bit to not just diversify content in general, but even maybe go a little bit into diversifying my Wizard of Legend content. I haven't 100% decided how yet, but I'll let you know. And if you have any ideas, let me know as well. That's what all that social media is for. So again, thank you guys for your time. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you